My name is John Roberts. I want to start because I knew Dave from way long ago, years ago. We grew up together as kids, not only from the junior school years, from the high school years, and the Colonial Chapel years, and Joanne knows all about that as much as anybody else. And I got to experience those early days of Dave, the fun that we had, the insanity we had, just being kids and just being crazy. Ted, some of you know Ted Majari, it's three of us were insane at times, and some of the fun that we had in those early years. But the thing I like to say is that as we grew up, we moved on with life. We all graduated from high school, we all went to college and went our separate ways. And I didn't see Dave for a long, long time. So one of the things I like to say tonight is that I knew Dave way back when, but I don't know the Dave that happened in the last 10, 15, 20 years. All four of you guys. I knew nothing. I'll do what I see on Facebook. Ice fishing, your ice. I see that. So as much as I want to learn what Dave was all about in these last couple of years to see who he really was. I see all the pictures and go, I miss that. I miss what he was then. I miss what he is now. So all of you, please help me learn who he was now, please. I have a couple of quick notes just from people that couldn't make it here. One guy had a very eloquent, simple quote. It's the best line that I had in the league. He said, he had quite a life since we rode the bus with him back at Harding. Talk about being simple. He had quite a life since then. Yes, he did have quite a life. A guy named Tony Lovell, which some of you may know, some of you may not. Tony says, I was shocked and saddened to hear of Dave's passing, but reassured in a bittersweet way to catch up and see how he recorded in a blog his fight for health, as it awoke memories of the clever, positive-minded kid with whom I shared the difficult passage through the 5th and 8th grade. It's clear that the reserves of Dave's spirit were not seriously tested by the trials of his schoolyard that can inflict. His honest online record of past years sparkled with the same humor I recalled enjoying, the hopeful outlook I knew sprang from his deep faith and an intrepid resolve that fellow patients, his cancer buddies, might draw comfort from the unbowed way he dealt with setbacks and indignities. As much as Dave was a man to embrace and share the inspiration he found in Christ, his example demonstrates that Dave fully took his Lord's teachings to heart. I hope Dave's exertions in life and sickness will encourage others facing similar paths. The one thing I know right off as I rediscovered Dave is that his passage through life has made its mark in its lasting manner as a buttress that stands long after the mason has taken his leave.